Hey, 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 hey. It's so great to be here with you. I know I've got this funny angle, don't I? Let's see what we can do here. Hey, so it's Ariel Anderson. I'm so glad that you're here. Hey, it's all about keep doing this. What? Keep doing what? Right? There's so many times that you're trying to figure out what are the right things to keep doing? What are the things I keep moving my hair around? What are the things to keep doing? And so this today is all about that. So I'm Ariel Anderson. I have been working with women and couples, people, their fertility path, their path to creating what they're meant to on this planet, which often includes a baby. Sometimes it is a combination of things of creating what you're meant to, working, doing what you're meant to on your path in your way for your joy and health. And often a piece of that is having babies. So this is sort of a combo channel in that way. And so today, we're gonna dive in. I just want to say welcome if you're new here. Please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Every Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific and 9:30 on the first Friday of every month. And today we're just going to dive in. If you're returning, thank you. It's great to be here in this circle around the world. You mean a lot to me, and you can hear I'm a little bit sick still. I don't know what's going on. The weather changes, crazy. Well, we'll just kind of push through here. So excuse my weird sound for the moment, and I can't hear out of this ear. But we're talking this way in chat, so it's all good. So what do you feel like you want to keep doing? Is there something right now, when I say those words, when you read those in the title, was there something that you thought of right away, like, is there something that you're sure right now that you know you want to keep doing or you feel you should keep doing? I would love to hear down in the comments, whether you're here now or on the replay, things that you feel and really showing me the difference. What I'd like to keep doing is this, and what I feel I'm supposed to but may or may not agree with is this, because it's really important. I think that so many times it's easy to get caught up in the shoulds of what you should keep doing according to this expert or that expert. Things that I might say, or somebody in your family circle, perhaps, maybe in your own head. That's often the worst culprit, is the shoulds there. I should eat a certain way. We talked about that last week, right? I should exercise more. I should be thinner. There's so many shoulds of what you shouldn't do. And I think that it's so easy, especially if you've had losses or you haven't been able to get pregnant or keep the pregnancy. There's this piece around, we get caught up. I mean, I had it. I remember thinking, like, I was so clear. I'm going to do things my own way. And then, sorry about that. That was my alarm to be here with you. Is that working now or not? Oh, shoot. Yeah, here we go. We're back. Okay, so it's so easy to get caught up in that because you can start out on that path of being really clear that you're going to do things your own way. I certainly was that way. And then you have losses or things don't work out, and you're looking for answers so strongly that you sometimes get pulled into the gravitational pull of some planet don't do and do this, which may or may not be aligned with who you are. Now, when you are not in alignment with yourself, this is when losses happen. This is when there's bumps in the road that are very frustrating and can slow you down here in your body. And so this is why I'm addressing this. And you'll hear me at different points coming back to this because it's just so essential. And so when I say, like, these are the things to keep doing, I want to say this. You must follow your feeling. I'm going to say things that are true for me, true for my clients, true for my circle in which we share ideas. I am going to share those things with you because they're things that worked. And what I'm hoping is that one of them or more will align with you. You have to come into yourself, whether that's through meditation or prayer or doing the dishes in silence or going for a walk, whatever it is, however it is that you connect with yourself to come back into your clarity and knowingness, or a place where you feel more connection to that, because sometimes it doesn't feel 100% clear. I want to encourage you to come into those joyous ways of being or existing or experiencing, so that you can get some of that clarity, so that you feel clear on what to keep doing, because you're not going to do it all. You're going to make yourself crazy. You can't do all the things that you hear. That's not even you, right? It may make sense to, for example, eat less processed food because your cells are going to be happy, your body, your eggs, and your soul, your mind will feel clear, your body will feel clear. But if you have a pizza once in a while, it's okay. If you want to have a fudgesicle, it's okay. You want to do whatever it is that creates the least amount of stress and allows some joy in. If everything is so restricted, I don't know about you, but I don't like being told what to do all the time. And if I feel so constricted that these are all the only things that I can do, I rebel against it a little bit in little strange little ways that pop out. And maybe the same thing happens to you, maybe it doesn't, but you have to feel like you're living your life joyously. Yeah, when you're joyful, yeah, babies want to come in there. When you're joyful, your body's like, bring it on in. Let's receive the next thing, right? Let's receive that baby, that nourishment, that joy, that offering that somebody gives you to support you in one way or another. That happens when you're in your energy. So be sure and check in every time you're looking at whether or not, should I keep doing this? Is this a keep doing thing? Really come back to that. Do I find joy in this? Is it still okay? Or do I find joy in this or not, and it's not okay? There's some things you're going to do that aren't maybe your favorite thing. Like maybe you don't love doing movement. Okay, well then find something you do. Dancing in the kitchen, or just walking, parking. I had one client who parked a little bit, like a few blocks away from the destination, to make sure that there would be walking in life. And I thought, well, that's one way of doing it. Just kind of making it a part of life. I always liked biking to do things. I'm not like, ooh, let me go do some fitness. Like my husband will be like, yeah, I'm going to just go for a bike ride for 5 hours. I'm like, ugh, that would be, that would be like my hell. Right. But that's what's true for him. He likes to get that adrenaline going, or the endorphins or something, and endorphins. And I rather there be joy, like, oh, I'm going to see birds and in the ocean and or something pretty, or go and see somebody, or do it with somebody that makes me laugh. That's the kind of thing I'm looking for you. Are there things right now inside of your path to pregnancy, to creating, that you're doing that feel like something you want to keep? And is there a place that you're feeling stuck? I would love to hear down in the comments here. I like to say here because I imagine that we're having a conversation. But if there's something down in the comments that you would like to talk about, like, I'm stuck with this, I'm supposed to be moving more, but I just can't get into it. Or I'm having a hard time with diet restrictions, or whatever it is. I would love to hear, and I would love to be able to support you in a way that makes sense for you, because it's those stuck places that you it's like one of our closest friends when his partner went for a walk in nature with the kids, and the big truck got stuck in the mud. And then he went up there to go and help, and his big car truck got stuck in the mud. And I think to myself, what does this mean for life, right? And I think about how many times that happens, that you get stuck somewhere and you just don't find the way out. And even somebody gives you advice, but then they are stuck, or it just doubles the stuckness. It might be for you, double the stuckness. So I'm wondering, where you might be stuck, that I could support you to find the thing to keep doing that allows you to move more clearly along your path, because this is one of those pieces, like so many pieces that make up your specific puzzle, that stop the energy flowing. I don't want that for you. I want you to have what you deserve, which is energy flowing, abundance, finances, friends, whatever it is, that being in nature, whatever it is that you truly want to have in your life or know that you need but might not be getting to for some reason, so that you can keep doing what helps you to thrive. And those things that you keep doing, regardless of what some book says or I say or any other expert, the bottom line is you. If you're joyful and happy and you feel like, I'm enjoying this souffle. Okay, it's got raw eggs. So, but you're enjoying it. It's okay. Give yourself permission. That's the big theme. Give yourself permission. There's a lot of disruptions happening now. Whatever you can do to ground yourself and bring yourself joy, and keep doing things that feel right, because when you're doing things that don't feel right, your body, your soul, your spirit, baby energies, whatever it is that is around and is connected to you, is going to know. And when you're out of alignment with yourself, things don't come. It's just a fact. And then you're not going to be perfect. There are going to be so many days where you hit a bump or a hiccup, or fall down in the midst of things and just want to hide under the covers, or you just do something that is, blaringly, like you light a cigarette, whatever it might be. I don't know for you. Just give yourself a break and some grace. Take a deep breath. Oh yeah, we didn't do that today. Take a deep breath and exhale. In those moments where you're being hard on yourself, and just say, okay, that happened. I must have needed it for some reason. There's something there. Well, that's the gist of today. I want to keep this short because I know it's a very busy time. Every day is busy. This period especially, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of busyness, and there's in the stars, there's about busyness and disruption. And so I know that you being here, I don't take it for granted. I'm very much honored that we have this time together. And if there's any other way that I can support you right now, whether it's about what I'm talking about or something else, please throw it into the chat. If you're here on the replay, definitely as well. If you're new here, subscribe. If this was interesting for you, then like it so other people can find it. It's great to have you here, whether we've been here many times together or for the first time. I'm very honored. And I'll keep being here, shedding light with my little flashlight on your path to fertility, pregnancy, and what you're meant to be creating, your path as a person, as a woman. And I will see you next week. Let's see, it's the first Friday, so it'll be 9:30 here on YouTube. I do occasionally go on to Instagram, and there's links down below. If you want something down below, you can jump in. We have conversations, some other conversations. There's some stuff coming in. I'm going to put a survey down into the next one. I'm going to put a survey in, or I will send it to my circle first, and then I will send it, put it in the links for next week, because I'd like to ask you some questions so that I can really serve you in the way that you need, because that's the whole point. Is how can we get you to where you want to be? Okay, I'm going over my 13 minutes, I promised. So I'm going to say, have a beautifully imperfect day. If anything comes up, you throw it in later. There's always time. You don't have to do it now when I say. And I'll see you next time on the other side.